Also coming up, preserve your pets forever. Coming up next, a guy who's revolutionizing the way we look at our past animals. You are going to be blown away by the technique. Is it for you? You'll find out next.
Good morning to you. 7:22 is your time. Welcome back to Good Day Sacramento on this Monday morning. A little cloudy up there. We still have some kind of more early spring-like weather than mid-May coming your way the next couple of days, and then a nice warm-up coming up. 7:22 is the time now. Well, you told Rover to roll over and he never got back up, so now you want to preserve him forever?
Oh, hi. Good morning, Marianne.
Hello.
Mark is right over here with the man making that possible, right? Good morning, Mark.
Now, when I heard and read about this technique, I thought this is, one, perfect for Good Day Sacramento because we like stirring things up. And two, there are going to be people that are going to love this because they want to keep their pets around forever. So the company is Preserve Pets, preservepets.com. This is Jim, and good morning.
Good morning.
By the way, Jim drove up from L.A. with these and walked them through the lobby of the lovely Citizen Hotel last night. Yeah. What kind of reaction did you get?
Oh, it was very mixed. Very mixed reactions. Good reactions, and then people were like, what's going on?
All right, let's talk about the process because it really is state of the art. You, in fact, are freeze-drying pets, which makes them look a little bit more lifelike than taxidermy typically would.
Yes. Yes, very much so. So we take the pet comes in, we do a freeze-dry process, which leaves the pet in its most intact state, and then once all finished up, we ship it back, or our client comes and picks it up.
Got it.
And then it's there forever.
All right, like this little guy. Now, is this one of the smallest dogs you've
That's
ever?
One of the smallest dogs, yes. And that's a secondary process, which is we're the only one that does it that we know of in the United States, and it's a soft process. So it leaves the pets more in a flexible state so people can still cuddle them, love them, dress them, caress them, and just enjoy them differently.
I hadn't realized that this process existed until I came over to this guy, and I thought, I would swear he just nodded. And that's because it's actually completely mobilized and limber. All right, reactions from the floor. Don, Marianne?
I'm a little ooged out. I don't mind telling just a little bit. No offense, dude. I'm a little ooged out. I'm a little ooged out when the dog moves around and stuff. I'm undecided.
It is unusual. It is revolutionary. It's a concept people haven't really considered. But, you know, Janice, we were talking to Janice earlier in Roseville. She lost her first pet and had no choice other than to have it cremated and said she absolutely wants to do this. Yeah. Now, what happens if we decide this is for us, we lose our pet? How do people get their pet to you?
Well, they contact us, and we send them out a shipping kit, which will have all the necessary items in it to ship the pet back to us safely and economically. And then, when it's all finished up, we send it all back to them.
Got it. So someone like FedExed this iguana to you at some point?
Yes.
Wow.
I believe this iguana came from Texas. That black Pomeranian came as far as Florida.
Got it. Now, as controversial as this is, I was on the phone with several people from Northern California who, for obvious reasons, didn't want to be on TV, but are considering the process. And Jacqueline up in Roseville, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
So you've seen some of these. You've seen some of the pets that we have right in front of you. What's your thought?
You know, actually, if you see Bentley, he's pretty furry. And actually, it would be really nice to have him done because he's such a big part of our family. And, you know, I think I'd like the movable part where they're kind of more softer, where you could, like, they'd feel still kind of real.
And you would probably just move him from room to room or put him by his favorite chair that he used to sit by anyway, something like that?
Yeah, I'd probably put him in his favorite chair, which is by the front window.
Got it. Do you have any questions for Jim about the process, about where you take it from here?
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, Bentley's only a year and a half, but, you know, it would be nice to get some information on, like, how long does the process actually take for you to actually preserve the dog?
Yeah, that's a good question. Once they get their pet to you, how long do you have it? How long does it take to make this process happen?
Our process is pretty fast. We can usually get it done between 90 and 120 days.
Got it. See, look, you just have the pet. You have the pets, even though they've long passed. Look, Kitty's sleeping.
Jim, what is it that people, generally speaking, do with these pets? Do they put them in poses in their house? Do they have them sit by them?
We've had people even still travel with their pets across the country. We've had them make benches in their vehicle so they can travel with them. We've done a few soft pets to where the lady will still carry it with her in her purse around town. So everybody has their own way of handling it.
One quick question. I know we got to wrap this up. You had one quick question. Didn't want to cut you off. Jacqueline?
Oh, Well, the other thing I was wondering, I guess he did say that they do send you the kit, but I guess the big thing is, I had my one dog cremated. Do you think it's pretty costly does it go by weight then probably when you do it, or?
Oh, that's a good question. What kind of price are we looking at? Got doggies' attention. What kind of price are we looking at for this?
Usually the standard dog, depending on the size, usually starts off at about $645, and then they can go up there. It depends on the weight.
Got it. And so for a larger animal like that, we're probably looking at more like $1,000?
Yeah, usually, yes. Depends on how heavy he is. A standard cat of this size, under 10 pounds, about $795. If they're up 20, 30 pounds, it's usually $1,300, $1,400.
All right, Jim's going to stick around. Okay. If you have questions, comments, Jim's going to stick around. We have more to talk about. It's preservedpets.com. Go there to find out more information about shipping, handling, etc.
All right, Mark, thanks. Interesting. All right, 7:27 now.